goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Oh, die Fotos. Die Fotos, ja, die Fotos.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Also Glück brauchst du 3 Minuten.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Navy that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability.
Ich bin doch nicht doof, da steht doch einer in Unterhosen.
A swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background.
Schau mal hier gucken.
Not to mention interference from a major
Sag ich doch, da steht er noch mit Unterhosen.
But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Irgendwie habe ich jetzt den Drang dazu, ein Foto davon zu machen.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Ja, guck.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Ach komm, da machen wir ein Foto von.
Ours is not the only military.
Nein! Ach, wie mache ich denn noch Fotos? Wie kann man hier raus?
It cannot be more different in nature from the Navy.
So.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater. Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Die haben doch echt eine Macke.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right!
Okay. Scheiße.
Snake, respond!
Wow.
Snake! Snake!
Alter!
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Oh, hier steht ja wieder irgendjemand in der Unterhose,
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Na komm. Alter, was machen die?
To move on, I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my... You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. himself at that event.
Metal Gear.
Na, toll.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out.
Good.
It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet.
Ach, ich Vollidiot, hab die scheiß Waffe noch in der Pfote. Oh.
Snake! Snake!
Mann, ich kurz nicht aufgepasst. Ah.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
Hat das jetzt hier gezählt hier?
It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System.
What were you thinking?
Snake!
Snake!
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon.
Good.
You want to think about what that means. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
No.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave a Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Jetzt habe ich meine Figur. Ach ne.
Good.
Was fehlt denn jetzt noch? Jetzt fehlt noch die Nahaufnahme von den kommenden Zeichen.
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military industrial. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left.
Good.
Right. Front. Left. Right.
Was machen die da?
Down.
Wo ist er jetzt hier, dieses Scheiß?
Front. Down. Front.
Oder hier? Wo ist denn jetzt der
An
Computer?
undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests.
Nein! Oh. Ja.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Ah. Ich muss doch den scheiß Computer finden.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System.
Das kann doch jetzt nicht wahr sein. Aber ich habe jetzt alle Fotos, so? 1, 2, 3. Scheiße, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, was fehlt mir jetzt noch ein Foto? Ach man. Was habe ich hier? Ich sehe die Fotos aber auch nicht, das ist die Untertitel.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up caused his influence in the political community.
Ach, jetzt hab ich ein scheiß Foto noch geschossen, hab die Foto. Ey, ich komme in den Tasten manchmal überhaupt nicht klar hier, das geht mir um den Sack.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability.
Nochmal.
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash
Good.
specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces.
Was fehlt mir denn jetzt noch? Oh.
Bear that in mind.
Bin ich völlig durcheinander gekommen. 2.
Must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Down. Right. Front.
Freeze.
Getting back to the topic at hand. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears
Good.
Jetzt nochmal von vorne oder was?
thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path.
Okay,
This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight.
ach, hier ist der Computer. Ich hab grad gesehen.
Proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NVT and START obsolete.
Oh, so.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their...
Good.
So, jetzt habe ich sauber.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless...
Boah, Alter, ich bin so ein Depp manchmal. Ja. Passwort. Was macht er denn jetzt? Ja. Hä? So, das ist jetzt das Programm. Ich dachte jetzt, hä?
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Okay.
What's next? Oh, I don't think we can use this.
Ist egal.
What's next? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Okay.
Next up is... Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? And the next one is... We only need one good shot of the lettering. So, what's the last one gonna be?
Welche Seite ist denn das schon wieder? Fotos war... Mach 2 Fotos von Metal Gear von vorne, rechts. Ey, was habe ich denn jetzt gemacht hier? Alter, hör auf jetzt. Mein Gott, das ist doch nur von...
This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Ray is the first to
Good.
Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear.
Good.
Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force in our government and within the military seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original...
Komm schon, jetzt mach doch. Jetzt habe ich echt, jetzt habe ich rechts, links, vorn, Logo. Habe ich alle, eigentlich alle.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. You already took a good one of the side lettering.
Okay, this is okay.
The next ones... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
Logo
the next
links.
ones... The other photo of the front works. You don't need to take another one.
Also.
So, what's the last one gonna be? Okay, that's good. The shot from the right
Rechts,
is in the...
jetzt habe ich aber alles. Alles klar, nun haben wir alle Fotos. Snake, die Rede geht gleich zu Ende. Vergiss die Fotos und verschwinde sofort. Super.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Na klar.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.